Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today we're going to be jumping into a competitive VOD review with TTV. Team love these. I think they just go by TTV nowadays, but you guys know them: Zugrug, Toon Slim, Lutano, Goof, and Indie Bear. And we're going to be watching the perspective of Toon. Now, this is the last game of the grand finals. The series was tied 1-1 between Pipchamps, which is Sanji's team, and TTV. So they got a game win, they lost a game, and now we're moving into the last game. So we're going to go ahead and pause here, and we are going to turn the comms on. But we got to appreciate the meta changes. Unfortunately for this tournament, Crustal and Lucario were banned, if I remember correctly, because they're just bugged, and obviously you can't have bugs running around all over the place. But the meta has been shifting all kinds of crazy places. Listen, I got to admit it. I literally said last night on my stream, I was like, there's still not going to be a team that runs a speedster, you know, competitively outside of maybe Zero Aura. And someone in chat was like, Toon Slim ran it yesterday in a tournament. And I was like, oh, wow, I wasn't expecting it. It came faster than I thought. I'm excited to check out this footage because I have not had a chance to watch this. But as always, the links in the description will be for the competitive players. I'll probably put the links for the other team if I can. I might message Sanji to see if I can get their full links just in case I miss anybody. But some great players. They put out great tournament performances, which gives us great content and something to look at. I love breaking this stuff down, and we are going to be watching it. So I don't know 100% what Toon's build is, but I'm pretty sure he's running double crit items and buddy barrier. Might not be. So we'll try to take a look to see if he's running something differently, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be running Razor Claw, Scope Lens, and buddy barrier, which is a really, really safe build for Talonflame. I do that, or I will swap the buddy barrier for Muscle Band, but I've been doing that a little bit less and less now. So let's go on ahead and see how this goes. We'll listen to the comms, we'll watch that final game, and we'll see what we can get out of it. So let's do it. Let's do it. So normal jungle start. He actually starts with acrobatics. It's interesting. I've never actually paid attention to what the damage is early. Realistically, the early jungle speed isn't too crazy, but I usually start with Peck for whatever reason. So really interesting, really interesting. Now they do have a tri-lane bottom, as they're still running the 2-lane setup, so you know, meta's not like 100% locked in or anything in terms of, you know, what the lane setup is. We still have the 2-2 lane coming out from TTV with that Cram Snorlax bot lane, which is just a lot of farm secure. So hopefully that top lane can take advantage of the solo player. And it looks like that early jungle rotation happened. So that's one thing about jungle Zero Aura. You can rotate very, very quickly. And he's actually going to jump straight in. He actually secures that farm, gets some good damage in. Wow, Toon with a nice follow. Okay, so he's running Score Shield. Okay, so I'm assuming Razor Claw or Scope Lens, Score Shield, and Buddy Barrier would be my guess. So not even like a super damage heavy build, but has some opportunity to like fly into the lane, flank, and do some things with Score Shield. So really, really interesting there. So all right, we'll continue to watch. Get the 850Bs are now off the field, and he's going to be moving into the mid jungle. So bottom lane is still, they look like they're doing fine. Listening to the comms, it seems fine. And let's see how he decides to get a lot of this mid farm. As the flame charge, I expect flame charge fly. Definitely what I think is the better setup for Talonflame, as we kind of talked about in our guide recently. And we'll see what he's deciding to do. 8:20 on the clock, so he's got about a minute until the next bees. He's here for a gank, which is great. He's gonna get slept, so he's gonna have to walk away from that one, but no crazy like damage follow up or anything on him. We'll see him get a nice little quick 200 heal and move his way down or back into the jungle. I like that camera movement, just like quickly paying attention to the top goal, I think, assuming what he's doing. Nice. Turn this up a little bit. All right, level 7. Got the fly. Did he miss that fly? Toon, what are you doing, bro?
We don't really see them. I'm on point healing, so I can't stop. You have Vina, Wiggly down here.
All right. Nice burst. The burst on fly is just crazy.
I'm hit by their support, but I'm fine.
A rapid spin comes out. So we do still have some rapid spin Blastoise in meta. And I like that they're using the Eldegoss. I like that. I'm assuming that's just to rapid spin, like dive on in, really. Like get in there. Have the Wiggly. Hard engage teams. And he's able to get out of there. So good damage. 7:12 on clock. They're staying top a little bit later than I would have expected. But he's probably going to go ahead and rotate down. They did send the the Blissey down early, which they usually do.
Some teams just started with 3.
So definitely still something to think about. Blastoise or War Turtle goes bottom lane. He doesn't have his ultimate. Toon's just farming for 9, so it's something typical that you'll see junglers doing. Obviously the bees were already taken.
Half damage,
And we'll see. They can get him out of there. We got a nice fly with the surf. That's going to hit huge. Nice. At very least get the eject off of him.
Toon's like almost.
But they're playing really, really well here. Toon's almost 9. You can hear that call out. Toon's almost 9. So they're going to play back on purpose. You can tell their positioning and what they want to do just to get this 9. All right, so they have the 9. The Venusaur does have that level 7. Uses the eject button. Is going to look for a fly here. Nice, or for an ultimate. Very, very nice. The eject button giving him that little bit of extra distance as he can just like push himself forward and position for that fly or for that ultimate. Now just looking to execute, right? Backline targets whoever he can get. Is trying to keep himself alive, burning time just by running away from that Venusaur. Burns him some time to get his cooldowns back. They get that nice execute. So great initiation there. Really, really good stuff.
I can ult if I need to, by the way, if they try to D.
Seems like they're min-maxing their points there. Nice. You can hear him calling the overdunk there, which I guess they're going to try to keep track of. This is something I'm not even good at, right? Like they talk about their overdunking, so they know how much points that they're actually getting. Toon going back in the jungle. He's setting his team back up. They do still have 2 on the off lane. And they're probably going to go ahead and send Endy top, I would imagine, and leave, I guess it's Lutano on the Blastoise most likely, who's, unable to play the Lucario. So full jungle rotation, get those off cooldown. If you can afford to get them off cooldown, or like get them on cooldown, whatever the case may be, on respawn timer, then you can make your way to top lane and still help here without losing it per se. They lost it. Okay, not a big deal. It's just Rotom, so like I know that sounds silly, but as long as they don't like hard lose a fight here, nice. Use a fight. He does have the buddy barrier. I can see this. I can see it there. Ooh, Blastoise, nice eject button to get out of that. As long as they don't hard lose this fight, they are going to lose Goof there. Oh, this is turning into a tough fight here. I think they have to full run from it. Okay, so top tower is gone. So this has been an interesting game because they're not... Yeah, you can hear him say it's not that bad. It's really even. They're trading quite a bit. They got some ult out of that, and they're going to have a potential ult economy lead when it comes to the next Dreadnought fight.
They push this point,
which is going to be pretty big. One thing I can tell you now is Goof. Toon is farming. Like, he is in farm mode. He's trying to get as many of these levels as he can, get as much of this experience as he can, get the buffs. So he's staying on top of it. The damage buffs have been, or the buffs in general have been getting farmed. Like, they're good. All right, teams on the bottom side of the map. They're just playing a little aggressive, but they're also like probably going to make sure that they don't die here because they're waiting for Toon. And Toon, I'm assuming, is just going to head straight to bottom now. Okay. I wonder if it would have been faster. I'm just genuinely curious. I wonder if it would have been faster if he would have like dashed into the base and used the jump pad, but given his positioning, it's probably similar timing. Nice jump there. We have the fly. Okay, not going to commit to anything there. So now he's kind of out of the fight for a little bit. Okay, he's going to go ahead and ult.
I'm saving mine for after.
Goof goes down. This might be a tough fight here.
We have to play these team fights differently.
You can hear him kind of talking about how they need to fight. They still have the Blastoise ult, so the fight's not over, though. Use the Blastoise ult. I think he's going to die pretty quickly out of that. Get some damage in. He's going to flame charge away, and he's probably going to just try to stall and use a fly, but I think it's going to die before he gets there. Yeah. I don't think they're going to commit here. Oh, he's got to get out. Okay. Has a berry, couple berries here. There is fight potential here, potentially. They have the Snorlax ult. That could be good if they can pop it. Nice. Snorlax ult for the big knockup. That's some damage that's going to be followed up from Goof. So Goof keeps that up. Venusaur is doing damage, but they're alone. Like, Sonata is not going to be able to do a ton there. Okay, cool. So even though they lost it, they're still keeping up. This is a very, very close game. I think points-wise, they're definitely in the lead, too, which is going to probably end up being the biggest factor going into the final part of the game, and we should be knowing here. They're in the lead. Okay, cool.
I'll try to max range more. But they're just walking past our team as well, so...
I mean, I'm not a Pokemon.
Hard farming. Smart. The best thing they can do. This has been a really close game. This is a really good series.
So you want me to ult early instead?
Okay, looking for farm.
We're there.
I think they're trying to decide how to play the fight with the Cram, because the Cram is really, really great in early game, but now with the ult nerfs, it is not, I guess, as good in the late game, and in the team fights, it's kind of hard, so you have to try to find the right positioning for it, the right opportunity for it. So they're dancing this, 20 seconds left. He goes in, gets some damage, but he's gonna have to flame charge out, and that's what you want to do with it, because now he's just basically out of it. Gonna use the ult, gets the secure on that, which is honestly at 211 really good. They might have some potential to win a fight here, get some double points, or this is just could be the last fight of the game, just depending on what it looks like. So Sanji gets the eject button off. If they got that, that was a nice block. He's gonna get the kill here. It should still be kill. Okay, yeah, maybe. It was a good eject button, but they do get it. Okay, so now 18-second timer. They have 3 ultimates. They don't have the Snorlax ult, as far as I can tell. I can't see the icon at the top, and they don't have the Talonflame ultimate. But as long as they're playing together, you can hear 80% on ult for Snorlax. And they're gonna end up having a fight. Goof is in a sus position, really scary position. They're gonna look to hard dive him potentially. They gotta get him some berries, so you can see them kind of positioning just to like mirror the enemy team. Also, just getting the berries for Toon, getting some heals for Toon.
I'm gonna surfing.
Okay, Surf just pushes him back. Toon is just, or Goof is just getting dove, which is so hard. Blastoise has to counter ult just to stay alive. This is a scary fight here. He's looking to execute the backline on Sanji. That's gonna be a big ult. That's gonna be a scary ult. He might be dead here. Gets the ultimate for the buddy barrier. They traded 1 kill for 1 kill. This is a crazy fight. This is such a good series. Oh my gosh. Back and forth, just trying to keep Goof and Toon out of the fight the best they can. Not gonna let him cap. No more ultimates here. They're just staying alive best they can. Okay, so they have numbers advantage, but Toon has an ultimate, and he still can do a ton of damage here. I'm assuming an ultimate's going to come out soon. If he can push them away, potentially using that for the buddy berry, he's going to gets himself a little bit more staying power in the fight, and he has fly. He has fly. He's slamming it right now. Now steals it. Nice, huge play. Huge play. You got to get in there. You got to spam it when it gets low like that, because Fly does have that little bit of time, and now they can clean up with the respawns. Really close series. Such a good game coming out from both these teams. Insane. Absolutely insane. And now they're going to get those turn-ins. Control the lead. You can hear it, and as that timer counts down, the surrender comes out. Wow, what a GG, man. GG from both teams. Sanji's team, phenomenal with Sonata and Gosu, easy peasy. Obviously TTV putting up an amazing performance. That was game 3, so it was already tied 1-1 in the series. Holy man. The biggest thing that stands out to me is Toon's like decision making. It was really strong in terms of like who he's trying to go after, but also, man, like the thing you have to know about this character is that it is a lot of in and out. You can't just get in and stay in. You got to get in, do your damage, flame charge out, and then you kind of chill. You wait, you look. And man, they were hard diving Goof and giving Goof a lot of problems, but a phenomenal series, I got to say it. I don't know if he's going to pull up. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let him pull up some of the statistics on that one. I'm curious to see if that's what he's doing. Yeah. So, wow, what a great game, though. Like, seriously crazy game. And yeah, 80k, I mean, putting up a solid performance. I mean, Gosu, oh my gosh, the Rapid Spin Blastoise. I'm so curious what his build is, because I've still been trying to figure out the Blastoise like Rapid Spin build that I want to play as well. But really solid performance. So shout out to these players. Like I said, links will be in the description for all these players, or as many of them as I can get, because these are phenomenal players, phenomenal performance. I appreciate them, you know, obviously competing and putting in all the hard work to bring us some awesome content like this. So as always, friends, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and yeah, we'll be putting out more videos, more streams all the time. As always, be sure to be kind to one another, tell someone that you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.